Hey guys, it's Derry from the Rainbow Witch's Colorful Cottage, and I am here to do days 25, 26, 27, and 28 of the community Vlogmas. So let's get this going. Question number 25 is, do you see deity as actuality, archetype, wisdom, and other, or other? Yes, I do. All of the above. Um, that I guess that's I can't really kind of break that down. Yeah. Um, I have two deities, and I don't know if I quite see them as actuality, but I do indeed see them as archetype and very wise, and um, so yeah, yes, I do. That's as simple as I can put it. Is yes, I do. Question number 26 is, do you pray, and if so, to whom? I really like the Witch of Willow Creek's answer is yes, I do pray, but it's more like talking. Um, yes, I worship God. Yes, I worship the Morrigan. Not worship, but pray to. But I also pray to my ancestors. I pray to my mom. I pray to my dad. I pray to my grandmother. I just to anybody who is out in the universe and out in our stratosphere and who's willing to listen and hear and help. So, but it's I don't know if it's an everyday thing. I might be, praying every day and not realizing it. I may be, so I don't save it for ritual or stuff like that. I don't save that. I mean, I do talk to my ancestors every day. I do talk to my mom and my dad and my grandmother every day, and I quote unquote pray in church. But I'm not sure, because for me, yes, I am a Christian witch, but for me personally, I don't. Why do I go to church? Because my family goes to church, and I like our church. I like a lot of the people that go to our church, but I don't need a brick and mortar building for me to know that Jesus and God hear me. I feel my prayers to them are more powerful when I'm out in nature, or when I'm in my sacred space, or I don't need the artifice of a brick and mortar church building for him to hear me. And I kind of feel like, well, in this brick and mortar building, everybody's praying to him, so it might get lost in the shuffle. So I kind of feel it's more powerful when I'm either out in nature or in my sacred space, and it's just he and I one-on-one. Question number 27 is, what do you think happens once we die? Okay. I guess death is a fear of mine, because yes, I've experienced it. I've lost the four people in my life that I'm closest to. I lost my grandmother when I was 16. I lost my best friend and my first love when I was 19. I lost my mom when I was 36. I lost my dad last year. And when I lost my mom, the minister, the reverend, was very kind. He was very senile, and he wasn't well, he was kind, but he was the one that married them almost 40 years ago. So he was very senile at this point, and he was in his older years when he married them 40 years ago. So he was probably in his, I'd say late 80s to early 90s when my mom passed away. And that was 14 years ago. So he has passed on. But I really was really struggling with how do I connect? How do I connect? Because I've always been able to connect with Granny Bird. Because Granny Bird has come to me, as has my dad, but I was having a really hard time connecting with my mom. And I think a lot of that is because we have a lot of unresolved. My mom's and my relationship was tempestuous, and it was a lot while she was alive. And we have a lot of unresolved issues that never got, because my mom didn't want to deal with it while she was alive. So I've always had a very hard time connecting with my mom. But he said that when she passed, he said, don't think of it as she's gone. You know, he said, honestly, honey, she's literally in the next room. And she's surrounded by people she loves. She's surrounded with your grandmother, with her dad, who she never got to meet. She's got one of her brothers. She's got all of her friends who have passed before her, and they're greeting her with a glass of champagne, and it's a big celebration. But honey, she's just in the next room. And I really connected with that. And I was like, okay, I get that. It's like the veil is just the next room. It's just beyond. She's literally just beyond the veil. And so that really, I kind of want to think that, yes, they go across the veil. But it's just, you know, when you're having trouble connecting, just think of it as another room. Just think of it as another room. She's just off in the next room. And she can hear me. I know she can. I know she hears me. I will get little tiny signs from her, but not a full-blown, hi, how you doing, like I do from my Granny Bird and from Brad and from, you know, I've only gotten 2 from my dad. So that's kind of how I think of death, is it's just kind of another room. It's just kind of, she's just off in the next room, you know. And I personally believe in reincarnation. So I would like to think that they will eventually come back. But question number 28 is, do you believe in magic? I absolutely believe in magic. It's the basis of my existence. You know, I see it, I feel it, I use it, I tap into it. I absolutely believe in magic. I am a very proud magical practitioner and a very proud magical, you know, being of the world and of the universe and of my little corner of the world in this little rainbow craziness little room. I am a firm, and I always have been from the time I was a little girl. Itty bitty little girl. I'm not much bigger, but anyway. Yes, I absolutely believe in magic. But I hope that helped, and everybody have a great day, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye, guys.